you ever thought to yourself, why do we have so many languages? Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Divina's Faith, and today I'm going to be touching on the topic why there are so many languages. So I've always wondered why we have so many languages. You know, we have English, we have Spanish, we have French, we have Mandarin, Vietnamese, Tree, all these different types of languages we have. Will everybody be able to learn all of these languages and learn them efficiently? And they all have their own uniqueness. Some of them might be common, like Spanish and English, but they still have their own uniqueness of how you can use the words. Just the whole language is just totally different, no matter what they do have in common. There's still a uniqueness about each language. So where do all of these languages come from, and why are there so many in the first place? So it all started in the book of Genesis. I am a Christian, so I am going to be talking about some biblical facts. But yeah, it definitely explains why there are so many languages, where I'm going to be coming from. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ and don't believe in the Bible, you can still follow along. It's actually the Tower of Babel in Iraq, I believe, that's still standing. I didn't do that much research, so I'm not going to talk about that, but you can look that up for yourself. But what I am going to do is talk about the biblical evidence that I had. So like I said, it all started back in the book of Genesis when people they were just out and about, and they just decided to build a big tower to reach up to heaven. Like, they wanted to be able to make a big building tower to reach heaven. And I'm going to go to that passage. It is Genesis 11:1-9. And originally we all spoke the same language. When I say we, even though I wasn't born back then and you weren't necessarily born back then, all people, all races, all nationalities, back then we all spoke the same language. We were all able to communicate with one another, and there was, you know, it wasn't like a big thing like it is now. We all originally spoke one language until people decided to create a tower to reach heaven. I'm going to start from Genesis 11:3, and then at the 9th verse. They said to each other, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth." So that was what they said amongst one another, discussing, you know, hey, we should, I say, hey, we should, you know, create this tower. It could reach up to heaven. It'll be so great. And the Lord came into the picture. It says, "But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The Lord said, if as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language, so they will not understand each other." So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. So yeah, we all started at the same place, speaking the same language. And after that, since they wanted to do something that wasn't, you know, of God, God didn't approve of it, God didn't like it, it didn't bring reverence to God. It doesn't say who God was speaking to, but I would assume that would have to be the angels. And he told them to come down and let's do this. And he scattered the language. So he created new languages, and it confused them, and he even scattered them amongst the earth. So that's probably why we have different nationalities as well. He put them on different places on the earth, because it says, I'm going to read that part again. Let me go to it. So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth. And it also says, from there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. So he scattered them around, and he also scattered the language. And, you know, so I guess some people still was speaking the original language, which I don't know what the original language is. Maybe if I do some studying, I might know what it is. And then, of course, there was other languages invented from there on. So that's why we have so many different languages. all because of, I guess you can say, disobedience. Disobedience brings on different things to us. Now different languages, it's actually a beautiful thing nowadays, but back then it wasn't so good because they weren't able to communicate with one another anymore. But that's how the different languages came all about. And I have some more notes. God chose to switch their languages and understanding due to their disrespectful behavior. He did not want this transaction to go through, so there began to be many languages, so they would be confused, and the tower, I don't know why I keep on saying towel, and the tower would not be completed. He didn't want it to be completed. It was started, but wasn't fully created. He knew that, when I say he, I mean God, he knew that with them be able to communicate with each other like that, they're able to do something else. What else would they do? What else would come into their mind? Like what other sketchy things would they do if they're deciding to do this while they all speak the same language? So God, he didn't like that. He didn't want them to, even though he gave us free will, but he didn't want them to do any more sketchy business, any more things that aren't of him. And yeah, he shut it down. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'm using my background for my birthday. Hopefully, it's cute or whatever. Hopefully it doesn't look tacky. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be tacky or if it's gonna be cute, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully it looks cute when I edit. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll see you. Oh, and if you have any questions about it, anything, you can leave it down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer it. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.